Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7.
The game at 7.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set it.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Warren. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Jets.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go.
A give to Mitchell, running left. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on 1st. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. Now, that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
You got a mini base. Here we go.
Fields now on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
By Cameron Hayward. The play loss.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Now Fields. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a gain of 5. Enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the defense escapes. They had a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's going to have them up to that 23. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41.
Steelers first down. First and 10.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Rodgers on this third and short. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go, fourth down with Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Rodgers from the gun. By Warren out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Steelers use their third and final timeout.
And it's third down.
Rodgers out of the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On fourth down, it's Rodgers. He's got to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First down.
Final throw before the break. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, son. Green 19. Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a
gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Fields out of the gun. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. At third and short coming up from the 33.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
19, no muss, no muss. All right.
Third and 1, Fields to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go.
On the counter, Hall. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, or the other way for a big run.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on a slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard
Going again here, it's Rodgers. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Here we go. All right.
He'll start this one out with Hall. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's Wangu on the carry. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New York! The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Wow, a Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
That makes the score Jets 29.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offensive line fast.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
This is the end of the third
First
quarter.
down,
It's
Pittsburgh.
Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. All set to go now from the 35. Rodgers going to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. This underneath to Warren. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. New York to the line. First and 10.
A turnover on downs.
Here we go.
A give left side for Hall. Steered this one back inside Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 30.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Two set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. First down throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5
Here we go.
brings up second and 5.
Hey, can't. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. What's around him? He's got space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 3-score game in the fourth. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
36. Steelers 15.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here comes Austin. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Brian Muth there to bring it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
Rodgers from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Looking to throw Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Fields on 1st down. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 5:51. Hey, can. All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Brings up 4th down.
Hurry up.
Gotta hurry this to the line.
Up. Hey, can. No mas. Angel. Easy. Test. Watch right. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Turnover on downs.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
The Jets 4-yard line.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
It's now third and
We saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So the win goes to the Jets. And boy, even at home, hardly anyone gave them a chance coming into this one, Brock. But it's hard to ever really count a team out playing in their own building, no matter what the odds are.
Yeah, I think for 2 reasons here, Kay. Number one, you know who you're playing against, right? You know that you're the underdog, and you're going to give that just favorite everything you
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of The 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's Rodgers. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
For a Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 36.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14.
Yards on the play.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Mason Graham busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They'd been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Okay, ready?
And the Browns first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 34.
Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Here we go. Viking 8, ready.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
That's another Browns first down.
Sanders to throw. Right back to Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku from 19 yards away. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that, street.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
On the ready. Ready. Viking 18.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. He stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman from 4 yards out. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Now Rodgers. This one finds Austin at right. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20 more yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
throwing is Rodgers. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Steelers first down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
58.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
That's the score. Browns 14. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They work now on 2nd and 9.
19-18. Go! 19-18.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here we go. Cowboy 80, Hawk 70, Hawk, Cougar 18, 5 in. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 32.
Throwing, Sanders. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An inside run with Judkins. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Sanders. Now he's going to step, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Scoop.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Rodgers going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's across midfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Sanders, operating from the gun. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down.
65, 18, 5 in. Hawk 7.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattlers, go.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Back to throw. Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Operating from the gun. Sanders. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Fryermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. This spot in the 4th quarter, that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Come on.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
50 Bobcats. Here we go. 18, 70 line, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Okay, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now Sanders.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
There's Rodgers to throw. Here's Freiermuth again. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Rodgers again now. This one finds Austin at right. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Austin is there and brings in another one.
To Calvin Austin.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. This 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. Zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
The score, Browns 35, Steelers 20. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This is the tight end, Njoku. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now they'll change things up. On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 54 yards. And the Browns have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
19, 18, ready, 18, Cardinal, 18, go.
Throwing, Sanders. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
It's a gain of 69.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sanders. And his throw is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. A desperation heave for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns unable able to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.